Imagine a place where every shadow seems to breathe, where footsteps echo in empty corridors, and where the walls themselves whisper of ancient rituals, tormented souls and restless spirits. Built nearly 1,000 years ago, still standing and still haunted, infamous above famous. This is the ancient Ram Inn, one of England's most notorious haunted buildings. Whether you're a skeptic or a believer, tonight we dive deep into its chilling secrets, a place that has fascinated me since I came across some of its stories. To understand why the ancient Ram Inn has earned its grim reputation, we have to go back a long way. The building itself dates to 1145, constructed in the market town of Watton-under-Edge in Gloucestershire, England. It began life not as a pub, but as a private house, possibly the home of the first recorded vicar of the town. Over the centuries, the structure evolved. Timber beams, stone walls, crooked staircases. Every part of the building carries a piece of history. At various points, it served travelers, workers on nearby projects, and eventually functioned for many years as a local inn, welcoming guests and drinkers alike. But it's what lies beneath and around this medieval structure that gave a rise to its dark legends. Local law suggests the Ram was built atop a Bronze Age settlement and an old pagan burial ground, long before Christianity reached these hills. Some paranormal investigators and enthusiasts believe this sets the stage for a place where energies converge, a building literally standing on ancient graves and spiritual currents. Some even claim the site sits atop intersecting ley lines, invisible conduits of mystical power according to esoteric tradition, which might explain why so many strange occurrences are reported here. Whether fact or folklore, this is where the shadows begin to stretch. One of the most frequently told tales involves a witch captured in the 1500s. Local legend says she was tortured and executed here, and now her spirit haunts the room where she was held, shrieking or simply lingering in silence. Visitors and ghost hunters have claimed to see her ethereal figure or feel an oppressive presence just as they enter that space. Perhaps the most notorious room in the entire building is known simply as the Bishop's Room. Some say it harbors more than 9 different spirits, including monks, guards, specters that resist all explanation. People report orbs and misty lights caught on camera, full-bodied apparitions, sudden temperature drops, and even objects moving on their own. Legends even speak of a mummified cat and an old Bible hidden in the chimney, placed there centuries ago in an attempt to ward off evil, though some believe it only draws more spirits. What do you think? Now this is where it gets interesting. For the braver or perhaps more troubled parts of the lore, there are tales of incubi and succubi, demonic entities that torment visitors, notorious for some of the more sexual happenings. This happens especially at night. Witnesses report being scratched, pushed, or experiencing an overwhelming sense of dread. Other people have claimed disembodied voices saying, "Get out," sudden cold spots, phantom footsteps pacing unseen rooms, even shapes moving out of the corner of one's eye. Over the years, the ancient Ram Inn has drawn paranormal teams from around the world. It has been featured on shows like Most Haunted, Ghost Adventures, and countless independent YouTube investigations. This is definitely a place I want to go. Ghost hunters equipped with cameras, EMF meters, night vision, and EVP recorders frequently report unexplained phenomena. Some swear they have captured voices, shadows, and inexplicable light anomalies. evidence that to believers suggests something truly supernatural at work. So some of the first-hand encounters, and I quote, "We felt someone push us, but no one was there. A chest of drawers levitated, then smashed to the floor. Lights flickered, whispers and footsteps on empty stairs." These personal accounts, sometimes chilling, sometimes ambiguous, are part of the ram's enduring appeal. Of course, no haunted tale is complete without a dose of skepticism. Some visitors and reviewers dismiss the paranormal claims as exaggeration or hoax, suggesting the eerie atmosphere and creaking old structure feed imagination more than the spirits. Whether you interpret these stories as paranormal evidence, psychological suggestion, or simply the way history and folklore intertwine, the ancient Ram Inn is undeniably fascinating. So what is the legacy and modern reputation of the inn? Today, the inn no longer operates as just a pub or B&B, but as a paranormal event venue. Visitors can take part in ghost hunts, overnight stays, live stream experiences, and historical tours, stepping inside its creaky corridors and shadowed rooms to decide for themselves what lies there. This also brings rise to the biggest question: has the energy of all those people that believe given rise to something more, something that wasn't originally there? Mass belief in a certain thing, or events that tend to harbor exponential energy that still to this day will baffle the smartest scientists. For fans of the unexplained, historians, thrill seekers, and skeptics alike, the ancient Ram Inn remains one of England's most enduring mysteries. So what do you think? Are these ancient walls haunted by spirits long past, or are they simply haunted by the stories we tell? If you ever visited or wish to go, let me know in the comments. And if you're brave enough for a ghost hunt, will you step inside the Ram Inn alone? I know without a doubt I would be ecstatic to spend some time there. Thanks for listening, and until next time, beware the shadows. Like, follow and subscribe, and tell me, what would you like to hear next? Stay safe, stay curious, and above all, hunt for the unknown. You spooky mother fluffers. Paranigel out.